In the vast expanse of our cosmos, nestled amongst the billions of stars and galaxies, lies our home, the Earth. But have you ever wondered what lies beyond our atmosphere? Join me today as we embark on a journey to explore the perils that await us on the other planets in our solar system. Our first stop takes us to Mercury, the smallest planet in our solar system, and the closest to the Sun. This proximity to the Sun means that Mercury is constantly bombarded with intense solar radiation. Here, temperatures can soar to a staggering 800 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt lead. The surface becomes a scorching wasteland, where rocks and metals can turn into molten pools. Without an atmosphere to trap heat, Mercury experiences extreme temperature swings. During the day, the sun's relentless heat bakes the surface, but at night, the lack of an atmosphere allows the heat to escape rapidly. The side facing the sun might be an inferno, but the side facing away plummets to a frigid minus 290 degrees Fahrenheit. This drastic difference creates a planet of extremes, where survival is impossible. Imagine standing on Mercury, experiencing both extremes simultaneously. One side of your body would be exposed to unbearable heat, while the other side would be subjected to bone-chilling cold. The side of your body facing the sun would bake, while the side facing away would freeze solid. This stark contrast would make it impossible for any living organism to survive. This rapid, uneven heating and cooling would wreak havoc on your body. The constant expansion and contraction of materials would cause severe stress and damage to any structure or organism. The lack of atmosphere also means no air to breathe and no protection from the sun's deadly radiation. The surface is bombarded with high-energy particles that can cause severe harm. Every second on Mercury, lethal doses of radiation would bombard your cells, causing irreparable damage. The intense radiation would break down cellular structures, leading to a swift and painful demise. Our next stop takes us to Venus, often called Earth's sister planet due to its similar size and mass. But don't let that fool you. Venus is a hellish landscape shrouded in thick, toxic clouds. Imagine stepping out onto Venus's surface. You'd be met by an atmosphere so dense, it would feel like being submerged deep beneath the ocean. The pressure here is 90 times greater than Earth's, enough to crush a nuclear submarine. Venus's atmosphere is a choking mixture of carbon dioxide, with clouds of sulfuric acid that rain down corrosive droplets. A single breath of this toxic cocktail would sear your lungs. Venus boasts the hottest surface temperatures in our solar system, even hotter than Mercury, creating a runaway greenhouse effect. Now, we arrive back home to Earth, our oasis in the vast cosmic desert. While Earth is the only planet we know of that can sustain life, it's also a place of immense power and unpredictable fury. Volcanic eruptions can unleash rivers of molten rock and suffocating ash clouds. Earthquakes can shake the very foundations of our civilizations, triggering tsunamis. And let's not forget the depths of our oceans, a realm of crushing pressure and eternal darkness. Venture too deep without protection, and the weight of the water above would crush you. The darkness would swallow you whole, leaving you lost in a cold, silent abyss. Our existence here is a delicate dance between the life-giving forces of nature and its potential for destruction. Chapter 4, Mars, the Red Planet's Suffocating Silence. Our cosmic journey now takes us to Mars, the Red Planet, a world that has captivated our imaginations for centuries. Imagine stepping out onto the Martian surface. Mars's atmosphere is about 100 times thinner than Earth's, and it's mostly carbon dioxide. You'd have a few precious moments before your body used up the remaining oxygen in your blood, leading to a slow, silent suffocation. The lack of atmospheric pressure would cause your blood to boil, forming bubbles in your veins and tissues. The lack of pressure would also cause your body to swell, your eyes bulging, your skin stretching. With an average surface temperature of minus 80 degrees Fahrenheit, the red planet would quickly sap the warmth from your body. Chapter 5, Jupiter, Gas Giant's Crushing Embrace. Our next destination takes us to Jupiter, the king of the planets. Jupiter doesn't have a solid surface like Earth or Mars. It's a giant ball of gas, primarily hydrogen and helium. If you were to attempt a landing, you'd plunge endlessly into its turbulent atmosphere. The pressure would become unimaginable, crushing you from all sides. The air, a swirling mix of ammonia ice crystals and other toxic compounds, would be unbreathable. Jupiter's gravitational pull would make you feel like you weighed 1,000 pounds. Jupiter's powerful radiation belts would fry your electronics, scramble your DNA, and ultimately, cook you from the inside out. Chapter 6. Saturn, a Dance with the Ringed Giant. Our cosmic journey continues to Saturn, the ringed jewel of our planetary family. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun and the second largest in our solar system. Its majestic rings have fascinated astronomers and stargazers for centuries. Saturn's rings are made up of countless particles, ranging in size from grains of sand to massive boulders. These particles are primarily composed of water ice, with a trace amount of rocky material. The rings are divided into several sections, each with its own unique characteristics. If you were to get caught in Saturn's rings, you'd be bombarded by these icy projectiles. The density and speed of these particles would make it a perilous journey. Imagine being surrounded by millions of tiny ice shards, each moving at incredible speeds. It would be a death by 1,000 cuts, as these icy bullets rip you apart. The relentless barrage would leave no room for escape, turning the rings into a deadly gauntlet. Saturn, too, is a gas giant, composed mostly of hydrogen and helium. Its atmosphere is a swirling mix of gases, with no solid surface to stand on. The deeper you go, the more intense the pressure and temperature become. You'd plummet into its depths, the pressure and temperature increasing exponentially. The crushing force would be unbearable, and the heat would be enough to incinerate anything in its path. It's a descent into a world of extremes. The winds on Saturn are some of the fastest in our solar system, reaching speeds of over 1,000 miles per hour. These high-speed winds create massive storms that can last for months, even years. You'd be tossed around like a rag doll, your body battered and broken by the sheer force of the hurricane-like winds. The violent storms on Saturn are a testament to the planet's raw power and the dynamic nature of its atmosphere. And let's not forget Saturn's largest moon, Titan. Titan is a world of its own, with a thick atmosphere and lakes of liquid methane. It's a place of mystery and intrigue, offering a glimpse into the diverse wonders of our solar system. Saturn and its moons continue to captivate our imagination, reminding us of the beauty and complexity of the universe. As we dance with the ringed giant, we are reminded of the endless possibilities that lie beyond our home planet. Chapter 7. Uranus, an Icy Farewell. Our journey takes us now to the ice giant Uranus, a world shrouded in mystery and frigid darkness. Uranus is an ice giant, not a gas giant like Jupiter or Saturn. If you were to descend into Uranus's atmosphere, you wouldn't encounter a fiery death but a slow, agonizing descent into an icy abyss. The pressure would increase dramatically as you plunge deeper, the temperature plummeting to unimaginable lows. The air, a toxic mix of hydrogen, helium, and methane, would be unbreathable. With an average temperature of -357 degrees Fahrenheit, Uranus is the coldest planet in our solar system. The intense cold would freeze your body solid in an instant. Your blood would turn to ice, your organs shutting down one by one. Chapter 8. Neptune, a Stormy End. Our final destination on this cosmic journey of demise takes us to Neptune, the eighth and farthest planet from our Sun. This distant world, shrouded in mystery and wonder, is a realm of extremes. Its vibrant blue hue, caused by the absorption of red light by methane in its atmosphere, belies the violent nature of this ice giant. Neptune is home to some of the fastest winds in our solar system, reaching speeds of over 1,200 miles per hour. These winds whip through the planet's atmosphere, creating massive storms that can last for years. The most famous of these is the Great Dark Spot, a storm comparable in size to Earth itself. If you were to somehow survive the turbulent journey through Neptune's atmosphere, you'd be met with a fate similar to that on Uranus. The descent would be a harrowing experience, with the pressure and temperature increasing dramatically as you plummet deeper into the planet's gaseous layers. Neptune is an ice giant with a dense, slushy interior. Beneath its thick atmosphere lies a mantle of water, ammonia, and methane ices, surrounding a small rocky core. This interior is a frigid, high-pressure environment where temperatures can reach thousands of degrees. The atmosphere, a frigid mix of hydrogen, helium, and methane, would offer no respite. The upper layers are cold and inhospitable, with temperatures dropping as low as -373 degrees Fahrenheit. As you descend, the temperature and pressure would increase, but the environment would remain utterly hostile. The intense cold, with temperatures plummeting to -392 degrees Fahrenheit, would freeze you solid in an instant. This extreme cold is due to Neptune's great distance from the Sun, receiving only a fraction of the solar energy that reaches Earth. You'd be swept away by the relentless storms, your frozen body tossed about like a piece of cosmic debris. These storms, driven by the planet's rapid rotation and internal heat, are a constant feature of Neptune's atmosphere, making it one of the most dynamic and chaotic environments in our solar system. Outro: a universe of wonder and peril. As we conclude our cosmic journey, we are left with a profound sense of awe and humility. The universe is a vast and unforgiving place, filled with both breathtaking beauty and unimaginable dangers.